Maybe, maybe, maybe. Let's find out. All messages? Yes. I just had a shave. A little itchy. So let's get a bunch of salt going with that, shall we? Welcome back to a late night edition of the workout stream, aka recharging the battery, aka low energy treadmill, aka low energy bike, aka Cardi Low, which sounds like the name of an early 2000s female rapper. So, what are we doing? Well, we've done 3 episodes so far, so you should know the gist of it. But if this is your first time here, I am Low Energy Videos, and I am trying to lose weight. The best way you can lose weight is by forcing yourself to do it in a public setting, thus binding yourself to the judgment of others. To that end, I will go on this bike now for at least 1 hour. Obviously, something happens. We are having some pretty horrible weather out there right now. So if the power goes, I can't do anything about that. But what I'm going to be doing is cycling here. And your job as a community is just to keep me distracted. There are other things you can do too, such as liking, sharing, subscribing, checking out the links down below for Streamlabs if you want to help out financially. Discord if you want to join our Discord. We go to memes sometimes. We even have animals and cool looking food. Blue Sky, where I talk bullshit. And of course Twitch, where I do my gaming. Except for all the times I don't do the gaming there. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. I have no idea how many people, if even anyone at all, will show up tonight. The reason I'm doing it so late is because I just can't sleep. So I might as well get my exercise out of the way. So with that said, let's just jump into it for at least 1 hour. Bam! So, first things we're going to do is reset the time. The time of our lives, if you will. You can see here I had a shave, but I didn't do a great job of it. I have to go back over. Doing a shave right before cycling is probably a terrible idea. But what are you going to do? The die is indeed cast. And I will feel like dying at the end of this. That's good. That is bloody well good. So, what I normally do is, I do 1 hour. Every 15 minutes, I take a blast of water. And at the end of the hour, if I feel like I'm up for it, I will go and do... Let's start with the calories. Let's just focus on that for a bit. I'll then go and do that. Not really much else to it. Chat keeps me preoccupied. I keep myself preoccupied by talking to myself repeatedly. So much talking to myself, my God. And as always, as you can see, posture and the angle is the hard part. I think still here I look fat, and unfortunately that a good chunk of that is getting older. The blubber has nothing to do with it. When I turn like this, when I turn down, now we're talking. Can I do a smolder? Real question is out there, see? A little spot there. But we're going to be doing this for at least an hour, and if I have the juice left, the potent exercise juice, which is not steroids or semen. Could you do both? Yeah, or semen, bull semen. Well, I'm not doing any of that. If I have the will, if I'm not falling apart, I'll give you guys more than an hour. But we gotta wait and see. Honestly, I was getting sick and tired of playing a Paradox game and watching YouTube. I mean, that's kind of my 90% of my waking hours. But as for my updates, we got the podcast later on tonight. It's currently like 3 something, 3:20 in the morning here. See out there, the inky black void known as nighttime. And no, it won't be sunrise by the time I'm finished. Won't be sunrise for a good few hours after. We're currently getting a bit of bad weather, so there is a risk of power outage, as is ancient tradition. Oh, I might be going on a gig for Halloween. That'll be pretty good. Nice to actually have plans for big events like that. I won't be dressing up in a costume, I can think of anyway. I'll probably end up getting a few drinks in with Commissar Feelgood, who I'm going out with, along with her friend Link. I think appears in the background of a video. We'll be going, all three of us going out up to Sligo. At least that's the plan. I don't even know who's playing. I just asked. Well, I didn't ask, I was asked. Do you want to come with? And I'm like, yeah. Getting sick and tired of sitting around here. I mean, I'm getting my cardio in, but that's about it. Speaking of, we are only at... Look at that baby number. What the hell is that? Like a single grape? Oh, we can get much better than that. But I think what we gotta do is, over the next couple of weeks, whenever I do this, I'm gonna have to change the layout. I was thinking of putting the camera, my phone, up here and having it like pressed up against something, maybe up here and looking down at me like this. I mean, there's no way around it. Still got my belly, and that's why I'm doing this fucking thing, and I'll always have that belly. Loose skin is not a sin. It is if you want to look cut. Which luckily I don't. But I should think of like find a different angle. Of course, I have no idea how that will affect the audio. Right. Let's get up to... Boop, boop. Come on. We're approaching half a rice cake. My God, what decadence can we earn? Oh, the wind sounds extra bad right now. It's not even a storm. It's not even a storm hitting this part of Ireland. What the? Oh, that's fine. So, my main problem as of late is that my sleep's been all over the place. Hence why I'm doing this. And it got so bad that Metal Monkey, completely out of the blue, he just gave me 4 sleeping tabs. And he said, don't fight them, just take them for an emergency. Haven't touched them yet because I haven't had an emergency. But it really has gotten crazy. And it's entirely doom scrolling at night that caused it. There's always people I know who are live streaming. Like people I've had on the podcast, I've been on their show, whatever. Or people who upload at night. Because I know a lot of Americans, I know a lot of Canadians, I know a few Australians. And I really only know Red Eye, but still. And I just absolutely think, had I become more popular with the Irish, I could have stuck with an Irish timetable. But then my channel would have been completely different. Because I bounced off all the channels I was watching at the time when I started mine. And that was like just all Americans. I'm kind of fucked in that regard. That's the way of the world. That is indeed the way of the world. Now, if I could, I would go and put some stuff over my head, like hang up a banner or something. Or even put the green screen up there. That's not a terrible idea, but I'd have to put it down every single time and put it up every single time. That sounds awful. That sounds real awful. What I also could do is move the bike away from here, facing the TV, and hook the TV up to something, and have that play it. I don't know. I say this every time. It's 4 episodes in now. I say this every time. Oh, I should do it this, should do this. I never do it. But yeah. For anyone who watched the UFF with Commissar Feelgood, we're getting another one of them this month. The day before I go over to them to go out to the gig. So hell yeah, in that regard. So back to Vampire the Masquerade, but it will not be the next one this month. That's happening on Wednesday. And that's the big one. That's the start of Final Fantasy VII Remake. And that'll have 2 guests. Krendar, who really wanted to be in on this, on the ground level. And, of course, Chesh. So I'll be tuned in for that. As for Krendar's one, it'll be in November. Obviously, I'll start doing the 2-parter Final Fantasy VII. And don't forget, I haven't forgotten about Magicus. His one will be, I think his one is not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. So that'll be sorted. So overall, I think we'll be having, starting from next month, 8 UFFs a month. And I think that's enough. Otherwise, I might actually start a second channel just for UFF. If you guys would want it. There doesn't seem to be that much demand for it overall, as much as anything else on my channel, I suppose. Except for these ones. You guys have been giving me some much needed love. I appreciate it. Again, I think it's because you're watching it on your phones for the most part. And YouTube's really been pushing phones as of late. And that's fine by me, but Christ. How are we doing for time? 11 minutes. Okay, so we've done 11 minutes so far. Focus. 50 calories. And I'll stick with calories for a while then. Boop. Come on. Thank you. Now, back in. I'm thinking there has to be something around here. If I'm going to keep it here, with you guys facing me, there has to be something I could use to prop the phone up just a bit. Or even find a way of having it like this. I'm not sure what. Maybe get like a phone grabbing stand. I have a tripod, but it wouldn't be tall enough. If it was, well, I could get the TV stand and face it towards here, and then get the tripod and hook it up. And then if we're lucky, at the very least, it'll be here, or even here. And that'd be kind of good. Bye. Woo! Sort out your sleep, or else you'll end up like me, exercising at 3 in the morning. God, my sleep is up in the air. Okay, we're pushing nearly 60 now. That's good. The next workout stream will be on Tuesday. It's Sunday right now, so yeah. But the thing is, the way my sleep is, I could just give you guys, hey, believe in yourself, one day you're going to have a lot of people. This is actually, first of all, thanks. Second of all, these past few episodes have gotten a lot of people in. As was my trip out to Weatherspoons in Belfast. I think people just want to see Ireland, alcohol, or I don't know. Maybe I should invite some of my female friends over just to sit around in the background. They'll literally stand T-posed behind me. Every donation, I don't know, I'll have them jump or something. That's more of a Twitch thing. But no, I do alright. And I'll be doing alright a lot more as of late. What I need is from people is chat. You live in Ireland? Yep, it's 3:30. I think it's about 3:30 in the morning. Oop. Yep, 3:30 in the morning. Like I said, my sleep's all over the place. So I have a choice. I could sit in front of a computer screen, playing Hearts of Iron or Stellaris, watching YouTube videos, like I have been all day, except for when I was doing exercises prior. It's too late in the evening to do hoovering or anything like that. I do live in an apartment building. And sure enough, I was like, well, why don't you just do your exercise now and get it out of the way? Because I did promise it today. So here we are. Oh, yeah. Well, if you scroll down, it should say description, Leitrim Village. Ireland has a good few streamers who aren't Jacksepticeye. And he's kind of fading now. Fair play to him, he succeeded. Or Garen. Hell yeah, Garen's music. Fucking love him. Well, I know my sleep is all in hell. What about you? You actually got a good reason to be up at 3:30 in the morning? On a goddamn Sunday? You better be back just from the pub or something. Had a great time with Landon on stream. I didn't think I'd be drinking as soon as this month again, but you know, Halloween, hell yeah. Gig, hell yeah. And if not, well, alright, that's fine. I'll go and I'll get, I'll put that money into something useful. I mean, I do have that Belfast trip next month. Maybe I should just put it all in sterling, whatever I save up. So it won't be the end of the world. I'm fixing it. Sleep is ruined. Well, if you can't be fixing it, unless you're saying bye there, you can't be fixing it while doom scrolling on your phone. You gotta go. If you can go and fix your sleep, now, put down your phone, turn off the lights, and do whatever you normally do to get some sleep. I do that normally about 7 or 8. Jesus. I got bullshit reasons. They're very bullshit reasons. But they're mine. Now, some people do use me as background noise on like my long streams. Especially my trucking streams. But honestly with you, this one, you're fooling no one if you're going to be... If anyone comes out and says, oh, I've got you as ASMR as I pass out. Okay, buddy. I don't know when my sleep started to get weird. It's been about maybe 3 weeks now. I sleep in the day, I wake up around about 4 or 5 in the evening. It ain't right. Because before that, I was going to bed at the stroke of midnight. Maybe I'd stayed up in bed for like 1 hour more. Just tossing, turning, drifting off. But then, I don't know, just one day, or should I say one night, it all just... I just ended up just not being able to sleep. And it wasn't because anything crazy was coming. I didn't have anything important to do. I wasn't fretting over something. Something just messed up my sleep. Yeah, and 3 weeks later, here we are. Yeah. You'd be good like doing a podcast. Well, I do a podcast. I'm actually doing a podcast tonight. Bearded Ramblings. Subscribe to find out more. Especially if you're on the left-leaning side of the world. I know somebody who's been at the Portland protests. They're going to be talking about that. But even if not, I do gaming streams and this. I do about 2 of these a week. 3 if you count Sunday, which is kind of the limbo day. Taco Bell in Cork. I have indeed. I have indeed. I saw Garen eat it. Cork's a bit of a bitch to get to if you don't live nearby Dublin. Like, you'd think that there'd be more buses going down to Cork, but I'd have to go up to Sligo, or I'd have to go down... I'm in Leitrim right now. And I'd have to go up to Dublin, or I'd have to go down to Cork. Up to Sligo. If they bloody open up, like, more branches, they're almost certainly going to open them up in Dublin. At that point, boom. Hell yeah. I'll make a pilgrimage. It doesn't cost me anything on the train. Except for time. Waking up early. Oh, hello, sleep problems. Sometimes when I don't have a right sleep, I'll go and I'll... like, my sleep's all messed up. I sometimes do like a 24-hour sleep stream. Or at least a 12-hour stream. And I can't do that as much now, if at all, because I have this fucking sciatica. 2 hours, 3 hours is usually the most I can do sitting down. Right, we are currently close to 500 calories. 500 calories, holy shit, I wish. 95 calories. I'll go and I'll check how long we've been cycling for once we hit that beautiful triple digit. But I'm thinking 3 of these streams a week is fine. But in between that, I still do like small little bounce on this thing. Because I'm happy enough on without it, but I'm happy enough. It's still good to keep up the pace. Come on, speaking of, 9-9, boom. Right, how long? 22 minutes. God damn it. That ain't nothing. Are you putting this up on social media? Probably not, but I've been doing it for years. Mostly I get support. And I do also think I do have no fear of the camera, like a lot of people do. In all fairness, this is higher quality than a lot of the shit I do. Less things to break. Boop, boop. I actually celebrated my 8th year on this channel a few days ago. Come a long way, and at the same time haven't come a long way. I really enjoy this hobby. I'd hate to turn it into a fucking job. I'd be shy at it. And also, it's just fun. It's a fun distraction, fun way to meet really cool people, a few scumbags, and the occasional bit of money, which is nice. Ooh. I did look at my calendar this month though, and oh my god, it is just packed. Nearly every goddamn day I'm streaming one game or another. Insane. It's fun though. But I could drop everything but one gaming stream on my own and UFF. And while I know someone in particular would be very unhappy with that, and if he ends up watching this, you know who you are, BB. B. I would be able to focus on more things. At the same time, I'll stop streaming when I feel like it. It's like I'll start streaming when I feel like it. Like tonight. Plus, unlike a gaming stream, I'm actually getting shit done. Actually getting shit done. Boop. That's it. That's all I've got so far. Oh, those are rookie numbers. Yeah, look at those rookie numbers. Ain't right at all, ain't. Come on, baby. But yeah, I need something to distract people. I need something to make it more visually interesting. It's not like I don't have the free time. I also got to think what I'm going to do if I do hit this 100th episode. I'm only on episode 4 right now, but still. Where is a will? This is where chat, or the Discord even, would be useful. Just feedback, like, hey, when you hit episode 100, maybe do it on an actual bike out and about. Which to that I say, sure, if I can. Right, well, you've done 5 miles so far. Ain't nothing about nothing. Still, progress. When this is over, I'll have a nice long shower, or even a bath. And hopefully then I'd have had enough of this going on to end up with a little bit of a sleepy boy. But if not, I'll just burn through it until like noon. Maybe then I'll hit a wall and I can get some sleep. And if not, I'll be tired by 6. And then find, I can't. I'll have to go to bed early because I got the podcast at 10. Still, I can get a good few hours in. That's all that matters. And if I wake up a little tired, that's good. It means I should be able to go right back to bed after the podcast. When YouTube started promoting channels randomly in the shorts, there was this dude. Oh, treadmill? Oh, this is a exercise bike. You can see it's an exercise bike. Huh? Nothing about nothing. It's in the goddamn thumbnail. But you can see. Oh yeah, there was this guy. He was called like the Ice Cream Man. And he's so fucking weird. Like, he sits in front of the camera. He's a big guy. And he's got like a toilet seat on him. Like a very dirty looking toilet seat. And he just keeps talking about he's a piggy pig. And I think it's like those girls a few years ago who used to be like, ice cream, yummy, yummy, every time someone donated. The NPC girls. But he just keeps singing the piggy song every time he gets a donation. And when someone makes fun of him, he'll stop and just be like, no more of that now. No more of that. And hundreds of people end up watching him live for the freak show, for the lolcowness. And I have to admit, I've been enthralled by him. Because he's just like a machine. He just doesn't stop. It's insane. I actually want that fucking energy. That manic, insane energy. I'd be a fucking tank of a human being at that point. I mean, I'm already fucking good looking. That's beside the point. I didn't earn that. Maybe the eyes. I don't know. Probably from hours of not sleeping right. Most of my normal audience is probably in bed at this point now. Don't blame them. They're sleeping right. Or they're working. Being Americans and all. I'd also like to think some of them are out and about, having fun. Hanging out with friends and family. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. But I've seen a lot of like these channels, and one that's also popped up a lot is this guy from Africa. He's like a gardener, and he constantly talks about how monkeys are breaking into the orchard that he's like looking after. And it's just like a running commentary on his battles with the I think they're baboons. They're probably not actually baboons because they'd rip them apart, right? But like one thing I love about YouTube is that it is full of so many just weird people. I mean, coming from the Coming from the part of the internet that had like the lol cows, that was wild. But a lot of these people don't know how insane they are, and most of them are absolutely like filth too. Like you got your Christians, you got your Cyraxes, you have your God. Think of another one that a lot of people would know. Good few of them actually. World of Shirts or World of T-shirts, or whatever the fuck he's called. But there's a lot of them that are really like, they're all mentally unwell. Cobes, of course, would be another one. King Cobra, but he's passed. He's dead. R.I.P. Cobes. What a shame. But there's so many people out there who would fulfill that role and could fulfill that role of becoming a cow. A lol cow. But they're not very... they're too self-aware. It's why you have like Darkside Phil being a lol cow, or Boogie and Wings being a lol cow, or lols cow, I suppose you'd call them. Lols. Well, that's right, I'm due for some bloody water. Jesus. Aqua. I was even thinking of doing this for Christmas Day. But I think I've got a better idea for Christmas Day stream. Ooh! What a backside pain. Ah. Right, let's see. 34 minutes. We're looking at 34 minutes so far, and I feel fine. A little bit of an arse pain, a little bit of pain in the arse. Only 158 calories so far. So we still got a way to go. Without logic, we should be settling around about maybe 3. Maybe we should go for 300 for this stream. A good, solid number of them. The real question is, can I pull that off? And the answer is, that seems more of a mountain to climb than fucking doing another hour on this. But, that's all just semantics at that point. Brain fartery. Oh. Tomorrow, I gotta go out and do some errands. And I got the podcast. But I think one thing I gotta do tomorrow is, I was doing the Harvard online courses, and I just kind of stopped 90% of the way through one. And it's all there waiting for me. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. It's just I'm not really all that interested in the way it's laid out and everything. And it's not like I'm going for a course. It's not like I'm paying 90 quid for a damn diploma. Jesus. I'm just doing it for fun. It's on the Ming... Was it the Ming Dynasty? Thought it was interesting. The player is dog shit. Jesus. It keeps breaking. But I should do it. I should finish it. And then go on and do... should go on and do... I should get back to reading. I have so many Warhammer books to go through. So So many Warhammer books, so many history books. Only book I'm currently listening to right now is on the Empire of Dirt series. Every Monday. The Legacy of Ashes. History of the CIA. Ooh. I need to find something more enjoyable after this, because as much as I love history, my God, it is not a ideal, happy thing. There's even a Discord that asked me not to post those particular streams because they're too political, and I was like, yeah, that's fair. You're trying to keep a calm house. The next one though will be a something more entertaining. I'm not sure what. Maybe some stand-up playing in the background. But it has to be copyright free. That's the problem. And a lot of stand-up isn't copyright free. And I'll get in trouble. Because the copyright, it will fuck you up. Now, we're coming close to 40 minutes. We have only done... Maybe before anything else I have to at least get the 10. Yeah, I have to at least get the 10 in. So, we'll just focus on this. So I can focus on the goddamn minimum of 10. I checked online. And for an hour, getting at least 10 miles in on a bike, for someone my age and what I don't know how much I weigh, I'm guessing I'm a little out of shape. I used to be a lot more out of shape. Now I'm a little out of shape. And that number's only going to go down. Yeah. Should be alright. Woo! Yeah, I could find somewhere up here to put it. If as interesting as anything else. That's my shirt for after. Come here to you, little bastard. Whoop. Yeah. Right. Now I'm pushing nearly 200 calories. Can't complain with that. And we're coming close to 40 minutes. So, after Halloween, if I do go out on Halloween, I'll probably end up doing a... We haven't even done a watch party this month. We should change that. Don't know what to watch. Discord usually knows what to watch. I think, what's his name? Dus will have some suggestions. But of course, getting everyone together is like herding cats. Like 3 different continents for some of them. It's just a nightmare. I really wish I could just find a time zone that works for everyone, but it doesn't. I mean, that's why so many Irish people are like, wait, you're Irish and you stream? Yeah, I'm Irish, I've streamed for 8 years. Not to toot my own spitoot. I can see the weight loss in my face, Jesus. And there's no trick to it. Diet, exercise, portion control, aqua, speaking of. I'm not just 4 minutes out from getting my next dose of it. I haven't had any in... Oh, so much for that hope that I could do 300 calories before it up. 200, yeah. Yeah. And those numbers up. Distance 35 miles. That's it. Where would that put me? It put me outside of Carrick or Drum. Maybe halfway up towards Northern Ireland. At this point now. Maybe that should be episode 100. I'll cycle up to the north. And I'll have to cycle all the way back. Jesus. It's not like I can have a few drinks. I'm not going to cycle while getting drunk. I'm not an Englishman. They have a bad habit of doing that. And I'm definitely not going to film it. Saying that, there might actually come a point where I'll have a drink on this thing. Because once at a blue moon, I actually did on the treadmill. Back when that was working. And it definitely takes it off the edge, I'll say that much. Oh, we're pushing 200 calories now. Hell yeah, but I wouldn't recommend it. 200. Come on, 200. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200 calories. Woot. Hell. Come on. Thank you. Hell yeah. Now, can we get to 300 before the end of the stream? That's the real trick. Okay, I don't know what that noise was. That's the real trick. Distance is still a ways to go yet. $8.50, great. 8 miles 50. It's nothing. All right. I think that is as far as Carrick. I know it's a 10-minute bus ride. They just need to have one path. Just one walkable path to Carrick. That's all I ask of the county council. If they just did one goddamn walkable path. You can walk up to Drum. That's not too bad. It's about a 2-hour walk up to Sheemore, which obviously you can't see because it's pitch dark outside. Is about an hour. Though that's only at the base of it, or the Sheemore Inn. Little pub there / shop. I also wish there was more friction and more traction on this thing. But the gear only goes up so high. Still, my sciatica's having the time of its life. Glad someone is. I feel good I'm doing this. If nothing else, I'm not just sitting on my arse. I mean, I am. Okay. Come on. Let's get to 9. Nine. Right. I have 14 minutes to do a mile. I think I've got this. So instead, let's focus on calories. Calories is not going to be as easy because I have to do in less than 14 minutes now. I have to do quite a lot to get to that 300. Now, obviously, if I go over it, I'm not going to beat myself up. It's good that I'm doing it, but I'm burning these calories off. bit by bit. Oh, you can, oh damn, there's the wind again. In my little fish box. Okay, I'll plop you back down for now. And I think it's time for some aqua. Yes. Stay hydrated. Never had a problem with drinking water. Some people I know, especially as kids, they couldn't stand the stuff. And then once the hormones kicked in, they were all covered in spots. And here my fat ass was. Not eating right for sure, I mean that's why I'm doing this. But there's a little bit of water. Aqua. You gotta keep that shit up. You gotta keep that grind set. One thing's for sure. I could definitely put on some like copyright-free music. I also think I can do it right now. Did I have that? Retouch, hide video, mute, flip, lighting, green screen, close. Nope. That's something, YouTube, if you want to add it in. Because you do it for shorts, you can make your own shit. Having music playing. Hell yeah. I have my radios here, but if I turn them on, I'm going to get in trouble. With the copyright. Fuck copyright. It ain't right now, copyright. Actually, it is, it's fine. Whatever. Alright. Let's start by getting to 3. Oh shit. I mean, that's. I've about 70 to burn off. At least I'll get the distance down, right? 40? 35. Come on, 40. Nah, I can tell I'm not going to be able to make it in the 10 minutes I've got left. But still going to push as much as I can. So let's start with 350. 250. Come on, Lev. Use your numbers. God gave you mathematics. That's because you're dog shit at it. Whew. I'll tell you, it was a plus to shave off that beard. It was long overdue. Well, come on. Bamf. All right. That's one of our goals done. At least 10. We're aiming for... Should be able to get 250 down. Yeah. Finally been hitting the weights again. Not much, but do that for a couple of days. Take 1 or 2 days off, repeat the process, be back into the swing of things. Well, more of the curl, but still. Come on, 250. 250. You will be mine. What is 250 in terms of calories? What could I eat if I were to be basing it exactly off that? I know it's more than a tin of beans. One of the little sliders, maybe. Where do you think, as I've been eating far less, my urge to eat more would just be like far worse whenever I do enjoy myself? Nah, if anything, I want to skim from that top too. I remember to actually eat healthy meals. 250. Oh no, no. There's no way we can pull that off. Still, I'm not going to complain. For starters, hitting 10 was right down to the wire last one. So now we're pushing at 11. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. And as same as last time, posture is going to dictate how long I can stream for. Hell yeah. Episode 5 out on Tuesday. Probably episode every I think 2 days, because this does beat it out of you early on. I might give it more, but I doubt it. It's not like I'll be doing this every week, every day rather. We're doing it every week for sure. Won't do it every day, and I will be doing it offline too, of course. Oh, gotta boost up this fucking endurance. And this speed. Oh, riveting stuff, I know. But if any of you feel guilty, a brisk walk is only a brisk walk away. Of course, I don't want you to feel guilty. I want you to relax. Unless you're like me and can't sleep, in which case get to bed. Oh boy. One thing I'm still having to deal with is that my shirt occasionally rides up on me around my belly button. But unlike before, I can just suck in my stomach now and it goes back down. I don't need to do it with my own hands. That's progress. That's weight loss. I should set myself a goal, weight loss wise, before the end of the year. I'm going to have to weigh myself first to find out what the hell weight I'm at. Like, I can just set an arbitrary 10 pounds, but what weight am I at now? I should actually do that for New Year's. On New Year's Day, I'll ask, I'm probably going to crash at a Commissar Feelgood's place. I'll ask to use their scales, and I'll weigh myself. Because I did this for a year, and it turned out great. Weird, all the times I made these huge ass plans that went nowhere. And then just out of the blue, yeah, I'll just skip binging this day or not have a drink that day, and boom. Motherfucking boom. Let's see, can we get to 275 for the hour's up? Yeah. $275. That's what I'm aiming for. $275. Come on. Not like you can rest on your laurels. You got no laurels to rest on. 3. 4. Come on. 75. We'll get to 300, but I'm happy with this. Yeah. Yeah. It'd be nice to have the nice 300, but better than last. Overall, better than the last one. Let's get to 280 then. Come on, 280. Yeah. That's not the 8 I want. I mean, I do want it, but I need to pass by it. Ignore it. Like a memory of a bad time. 6, 7, 9. Hell yeah. All right. We have 2 minutes left. 285. Let's try. Oh, my legs are getting angry at me now. But we can do it. We can do it. No pain, no something or other. No pain, no, forget the rest of it. Okay. Nice. 280. So, 7. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'll start slowing down now. That is my upper thigh on this leg getting, I think, trapped a little bit underneath the seat. That's not good. Listen to your body, folks, or else you're going to end up like me. Known. Who am I kidding? There are much worse people out there. Are you one of them? If so, hi. All right, we did our hour. Now, with about 9 calories to spare, happy with this. Very happy with this. The real question is, what do I do now? Where's my cutoff point? The 300? Do I do it for an extra 20 minutes? Do it till my ass hurts? Maybe that'll build up some sort of endurance over time. So close, too. That's the worst part. Had I belted it more, I'll creep my way up. I will 100% creep my way up. Still, let's get that 3. No, I don't have OCD. You'd think I'd have OCD. I'm acting. All right. So, yeah, that's an hour done. And I feel like I could go a good bit more, except for my arse, which is not happy because of the seat. I just can't win. I just bloody can't win. I mean, my sciatic is happy, and that's all that matters. Maybe if I keep myself slightly off the seat for a bit. I'm actually now technically off the seat, holding on to the arms. There we go. I could do an exercise like that, but it's going to break them eventually, no matter how much weight I'm losing. They're not really designed for that. So I feel happy I did this, because listening to nice guys from Reddit videos, or watching a Voss stream, or some random shit, or just jacking off and thinking about where it all went wrong. The only positive thing I could have done, other than try to get some sleep, is to stop procrastinating my damn course. Oh, okay. Next. Only about half of this bottle's gone. It's nothing. It's nothing to eat. $210. This will be the next one. Well, I can do 305. 305. Come on. If you see the scan up in the corner here, thank good. But I say we are about a minute to go. And then that's that. Then that's that. Unless I don't want it to be. It's all gravy now. Or lack thereof. Ooh, that's probably how much that calories were going to be worth. Think of gravy. Look at my arm, my hand starting to show my age. My God. It is weird watching your hands go first. So, now that we've done our hour, I have to decide when our cutoff point is. Thing is, so long as I have a comfortable backside, and there's no worry about my power, I can wrap up any time I want. 6, 16, 60, 65, right. Go for another 5 minutes. Bleh. Yeah, I think we did 70 last time. And quite honestly with you, it wrecked me far more than this did. In fact, I wish I was trying to go to sleep then. That'd have been so much better. So, when I'm done here, put the water on for a bath. Fuck it. Had a shower last time, I'll have a bath this time. And while I'm waiting, I'll prop my phone up. It's a little too low. Behind me head, maybe? You just see this crested dome. 4 minutes. Four minutes to go. You sent me that message. Oh, okay. The doldrums. This is truly the doldrums. Mostly out of boredom. Yeah, I think we'll go at the 70 mark. Hour 10. Damn thing wrong with that. Happy with that, I am. Seven. So it's currently 4:20. Blaze it. And 4:24. I'll go to bed around about, if I can, I'll go to bed about noon. Terrible time, but progress. That means I'll be up later tomorrow. If not, I'll go to bed, I don't know, 6 or 7 in the morning. Wow, that's normal. There's no happy ending here. And then the podcast is on about 10. So I will, before going to bed, set up the podcast so I don't have to rush in case I sleep right up to the last minute, you know? Do that after the bath. I'm not sitting at that chair soaking with sweat. 2 minutes. Oh yeah, my angle's all wrong. My thunder thighs, normally a force of good for this world, are not happy with this seating arrangement. There we go, that helps. Now my sciatica's going to be angry at me. You can't win. You just can't win in this world. So you make the most of it and get your 300 free calories. 320 something free calories. And get your algorithms. And get your likes. And get your follows. And get your DMs with sexy girls showing boob. And people showing pictures of you in compromising positions. And try to blackmail you. So you post those ones to show your dominance, and nobody cares. And then you realize you got played. You never forget your college years. So, now that's because I did 70 this time and 70 last time does not mean I'll be able to do 70 next time, or even just 70. Could do more. But we are here nearly at 69, the funny number. About to go to 70, the not funny number. And let's see, can we get ourselves exactly on the dot? That's about 5 seconds delay. So let's start at 6. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. 7, 8. No! I was off by 2. It spiritually counts. And we are sitting at 338. Oh, I can never be happy. Oh, my legs are painful. It feels like 1,000 pins and needles. Good. Fucking good. Oh, but for now, I have a date with a towel to wipe down this machine. Thanks to everyone who popped in. Everyone who pops in the future. Please like, share, subscribe. Check out the link down below. These streams come at random. Today just happened to be at 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning. Woo! This shirt is quite damp. But in all fairness, I've had them a lot damper before. Again, if I just had the ability to sit longer, I would. Maybe we should, yeah. I'll start looking around for like a padded seat. To deal with the sciatica. There has to be something out there for it. Probably not that expensive either. Anyway. That's me. Ooh, look at this shine. Again, not as bad as other jams. And look at my face, not even that flustered. Yeah. That's me. Take care. Bye.